Hey, yo, Emily, yo. You working tonight?
No, I just got off.
You want my shift? My son has a baseball game in Glendale. His mother was supposed to take him. I call everybody, like everybody.
Dude, I don't usually work downtown at night.
I know this. Big favor.
All right, I got you.
Thank you.
He plays Javier in the new Sundance film, Emily the Criminal, but then he gets involved as an accomplice in all kinds of weird scams. Welcome, Bernardo Badillo. Bernardo, nice to see you.
Hi, Carlos. How are you? Nice to see you too.
Listen, that was a very strange intro. So he gets involved in some weird scam. Tell me about the plot and your character.
Well, here's the thing. I'm actually sort of the good guy in this scenario, although I do help her. So we're caterers and we work at this catering company. We're partners. And she does me a favor. So then I, in turn, do her a favor and introduce her to what they call dummy shopping, which is you get a fake credit card and an ID, and you go and shop. And then you deliver the goods and they pay you to do that. But then she starts basically getting deeper and doing more jobs and not doing our job. So I get really upset with her, and we have a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a tiff. But I tell her like, what are you doing? What's going on? And so she gets more involved in it, and it becomes very, very, very messy. So
interesting that this film, it must have some really great twists and turns. It was picked for Sundance. So tell me about what that feels like.
Oh my God, are you kidding? This is like a dream come true. I mean, ever since I started acting, I always wanted to not only just do films, but also go to these film festivals that are so iconic, and it's just such a dream come true. So for it to be premiering there, I was blown away. I couldn't even believe it, because we just finished shooting in August, and then all of a sudden it's November, and they announced the people that are going to be at the festival and the films that are going to be premiering there. And I was like, oh my God, I could not believe it. It was like, my mind is still blown. So
that is
I'm
so
excited
cool
for this coming Monday. Yeah.
Congratulations. I've been going to Sundance, I don't know, since the 80s. And it's a great experience, and it's great to see the development. I mean, it's become a huge festival. It started off as such a small thing, but now it's very, very much like receiving an Academy Award, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I keep reading all these articles about films to watch, and interviews with Aubrey, and just people promoting it, being excited about it. So when I tell people, oh, it's going to premiere at Sundance, everyone's like, oh my God, that's amazing! I can't believe it. I'm like, I know, it's such a dream, especially just working in the industry for so long. I've been doing it for like 16 years. So to finally start getting into those events, those festivals that you always dreamed of, it's just I'm still on cloud nine.
So one of the things I heard was that you have lots of great acting dreams and great things that you would like to accomplish as an actor, but you get to go to the World Cup in Brazil. Come on, man, that's like, for me, that would be the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah. Oh my God, that experience was nuts. I think it was 2014, and my best friend and I went because her friend gave her 2 tickets to one of the games in Belo Horizonte, and it was madness, first of all, but it was awesome. You just enjoy the people, enjoy the food, enjoy the culture. And what was great is that there were so many events there that were just free and open to the public. So when we went to Rio, the whole beach was filled with people just like playing the drums and chanting. And then they had a huge stage there where anybody could go and watch performances. And it was just a dream. That was actually one of the things that was on my bucket list, to go to Brazil always. The other one is Australia. I still haven't been to Australia. I gotta go one day. That is my dream. But Brazil and the World Cup, I mean, insane, incredible.
So you've gone to the World Cup, you're going to Sundance, and you've hiked through Spain. Did you do the Compostela Trail? Was that what you did?
No, I actually backpacked through Spain, but I did go to the Running of the Bulls.
Oh, cool.
Which in and of itself is, you're going up like mountains, so to speak. But yeah, I traveled through Spain by myself, but coincidentally, people that I knew just were happening to go and to be there. So I went to a wedding. My roommate's boyfriend was studying in Spain, so I went and met him. And then she happened to arrive there a little bit after I did. I stayed in a hostel when I first got there, and to Madrid, and I met someone who was staying in my room, because you share a room in a hostel.
Yeah, right.
And he found out that I was going to the actor studio for my master's degree. And he was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This is amazing. Because he also happened to want to be an actor and he had heard about the actor studio. And so we just became fast friends. He showed me around. He introduced me to his friend group who happened to be also there in Madrid. And then he knew that I was going to Barcelona, and he lived in a town not too far from there. So he invited me to go visit him and his family. So I went and stayed with them and their family. And it was just such an incredible experience. Yeah, I love traveling and I do miss it. That's the only thing about the pandemic that I will say. It's been hard to travel. So
I know. So the thing about all these experiences is that it really rounds you out as a human being, which of course helps you to become a great actor, which you are. And I think that's kind of the secret sauce to somebody who has great life experiences, right?
Yeah, I think every life experience is really teaches you something, and it's something that you can use in your acting no matter what it is. And I used this example the other day. It's just like if you've had your heart broken and you're in a film where you do get your heart broken, you know what that feels like, you know what that pain is, you're able to access it. And it might be diffused in a different way through the character's lens, but you still know what that feeling is like. And all these experiences that I've had, and now being in my 40s, I will say my abilities have grown. My characters have gotten richer. My understanding, my empathy for these characters and these people definitely has changed. And I feel like I brought that in this film, because I do play a dad, which is new to me. I hadn't had an opportunity to play a father, and I'm working multiple jobs. I'm trying to survive, and I'm doing it for my kid, and it all just plays into what you are willing or not willing to do to survive. And Emily goes in one direction, but I stay in the other. So it's definitely something that enriched my performance, just having all these experiences.
Well,
sure.
I wish you so much luck. The Sundance film is called Emily the Criminal. Bernardo Badillo, it's been great talking to you, and I wish you much success, and we'll root you on. By the way, have you prepared your Oscar speech yet?
Oh, many times. Many times.
Buena suerte, Bernardo. Thanks so much for being with us.
Gracias, Carlos. Thank you so much.